Welcome to Whispers in the Dark, where every shadow hides a secret, and every tale leaves a scar. Here, we unravel the forgotten, the cursed, and the damned. Dim the lights, lock the doors, and whatever you do, don't listen too closely, because some stories don't like being told.
I used to be Jenna Miller, graphic designer, early riser. I had a one-bedroom apartment near the train line, a plant named Dave, and a dog I never got to name. Life was uneventful, in the best way. Coffee shops, missed trains, bad Tinder dates. I'd scroll social media before bed and dream of traveling to places I couldn't afford. Back then, the world felt endless, safe, familiar, and then it wasn't. No one knew how it started. A virus, a bomb, or maybe something older, buried too deep beneath our cities. But when the sky went red, we knew it was over. Phones died, power cut, and within 3 days, we were animals. That was 500 days ago. Now the world is dust and ash. The cities are skeletons, and the only people left are the ones willing to do anything to stay breathing. I move at dawn, hide at dusk, sleep with one eye open and my knife in hand. I thought that was all there was left, until I found the paper. Faint rustling sound of paper. Find the serpent's eye. Follow the setting sun. 6 words. Scribbled in blood or ink, I couldn't tell. I almost threw it away, but something in my gut said no. It felt real, like a message from someone who had seen something more. I searched. Weeks, maybe more, through burnt-out malls, flooded tunnels, plague dens, until I found it. It was in a locked cabinet in the old museum on the outskirts. A gemstone, green, warped, serpent-shaped. When I held it, it was warm, but I wasn't alone. They came out of the dark, Rook's men. They'd been following the same trail, and they wanted it. I've been caught before, once by raiders, once by cannibals in the hills, but this was different. Rook's stronghold wasn't just a prison. It was a message, a fortress built on bones and fear. He didn't just kill, he collected. They hung the heads of traitors on the outer fence, left their boots at the gate. When I was dragged in, every face I passed looked dead, even the ones still breathing. A girl was whispering from the shadows, "Are you hungry?" The voice was small, soft. I thought I was hallucinating. "My name's Hope. You don't have to be scared." I laughed. Laughed in a place where no one was supposed to. This girl, this tiny, dirt-covered, wild-eyed girl, smiled like the world hadn't ended. Like monsters didn't walk in daylight. like there was still a reason to live. Hope brought me stale bread, water, snuck past guards. She had a way of not being seen, like a shadow that smiled. We talked through the wall. Each night, she told me stories of places I didn't believe existed. Hope, murmuring, "The haven is west of the river. They have clean water, gardens, doctors, a real bed." I wanted to believe her, but Rook didn't just let people leave. His world was rot, and everyone inside it was part of him. You think you've seen what's out there, that this place is hell. Out there is worse. Out there, they wait. That was the moment I decided I'd rather take my chances with what was waiting out there than die 1 inch at a time in here. The next night, Hope brought me a nail sharp enough to pick a lock if I could find the strength. My wrists were raw, my hands shook, but the lock gave. We waited until the generators cut for maintenance, 15 minutes of darkness every 2 days. I took out one guard with a rock. The other, I dragged into the mud. Hope didn't flinch. We ran through corridors lined with bones, through a tunnel that reeked of old blood and mold. And when we emerged, the storm welcomed us. Lightning lit up the woods ahead. No food, no supplies, but we had each other, and just enough hope to keep moving. Stay close. Don't stop. We'll rest when it's safe. We walked through the night. I carried her when she collapsed. She sang lullabies she barely remembered. I listened like they were ancient spells, and all the while, that same message burned in the back of my mind. Find the serpent's eye. Follow the setting sun. Now. We follow the map she stole from her father. A weathered piece of skin, maybe not even paper. It marks the haven in shaky ink, just past the river bend. 5 days out. But we're not alone. We're 5 days from the coordinates Hope found in her father's maps. We've seen signs. Fresh fruit on a tree. A trap we didn't set. A campfire still warm. Last night, I saw them. Figures in the tree line. Pale. Watching. Not Rook's people. Not even people at all. Hope still sleeps, curled beside me like she belongs in another world. She believes we'll find peace. But I've learned, peace has a price, and I don't know if I'm ready to pay it. If you're hearing this, if this tape ever reaches another soul, remember our names, Jenna and Hope. We came looking for salvation. And we may have found something worse.
You've been listening to day 500,
The Serpent's Eye, a story from the ruins of our world. New transmissions upload every week. Follow, subscribe, and keep moving toward the setting sun. Before the dark finds you.